Hello, tubers, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventures. Welcome back. Today I've got a couple of subjects that's very close to me that I'd like to talk to my viewers about. And today's subject is about respect for when you finally make that move and you decide where you want to retire, be it the Philippines or Thailand. Respect the people that are around you. And what do I mean by respect? Well, the Filipinos are very friendly people as well as the Thai people. They're very friendly, very polite, very outgoing, love to smile, love to joke. So any baggage you got back home, just leave it there because you're really not going to have it here. Now, we've decided to leave Philippines for Thailand, and I've been in the Philippines for a little over a week now, got just 2 weeks left to go. Just finalizing some stuff around here, getting everything done that I need to get done. Darlene is still in Thailand, and I'll be joining her back there on the 1st of August. And that's it. I'm done with airplanes. I'm done with airports. This is going to be my last flight. But to talk a little bit about Thailand, as it seems that that's where most of my subscribers are interested in, they are extremely polite people. Very polite, very friendly people. They don't call it the land of smiles for anything, for no reason. And they're just real down to earth. You'll hear people say that, Thailand is real kick back and relax. It is. You couldn't ask, for a better country. And to get out of that rat race back home, whatever you want to call it, the Matrix, I feel you. I've been there, done that. And when you get out of it and you land in the airport in Bangkok and you walk out that terminal, it's going to feel like you just walked into the wonderful Wizard of Oz, because everything is just so different. The cars are different. The pickup trucks are different. They drive on the opposite side of the road is different. You're going to see all this stuff. If you choose Philippines or Thailand, one drives on the right, one drives on the left. These are things that you're going to have to get used to. And that's what I really want to talk to you about. Leave your baggage behind, and when you get there, all your stress that you have, if you come from a country where there's a lot of racism, if you come from a country where where you're just not respected for who you are, when you come to Thailand, all that weight just comes off your shoulders. So that person that may smile to you and say hello, don't think to yourself, hey, what's this guy want? What's this woman want? Why are they smiling and saying hello to me? Take that barrier down, smile back and say hello, because at the end of the day, they're just being polite and you're in their country. So you got to respect the people and learn to live a completely different life than what you're used to. You're going to learn that everything just seems to flow smoothly. No queuing in lines. Everything just runs. The banks, you're in and out in 20 minutes. The grocery stores, you're in and out there very quick. If there's more than 3 people in line, they open another cashier. It's great in that sort of aspect. It's a very clean country. You won't see any dirt on the streets, garbage, I mean. And they are out there, the Thais, every day cleaning the area. And they're very, very proud of their country. It's very green. It's very beautiful. The weather is warm all year round. Around Christmas time, January, it drops a little cooler. It'll drop to mid-70s. The rest of the year, it's up there in the high 80s to mid-90s. So you're going to have that beautiful weather and everything that you're asking for there. Moving on from that, what I will say is don't break the law. That's the last thing you want to do if you go to Thailand. After all, you're going to be there on a tourist visa or a retirement visa or a student visa, whatever visa you on, you know. And if you're not respecting the people and you're breaking the law, they're just going to get rid of you. And you've blown your last chance saloon, as I like to call it. Don't be one of those people. Be one of the good people, you know. You aspire to, you know, want to live a different life, and you want to get rid of all the trash that's in your relative country that you don't like to put up with. Well, when you come here, all that's going to go away. You're going to meet a great group of people, and they're going to be fellow retirees. And at the end of the day, we all just want a nice, peaceful life with some other good people around us, and sit back and enjoy retirement for what it is. So on my second part of the two-part discussion that I wanted to make is on YouTube vloggers. I've mentioned a few times, if you caught some of my older videos and the brief little 10-minute live stream I did that actually turned into 45 minutes. The reason that happened is I am very new to YouTube. I did say at the beginning that if I ever hit that benchmark of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and as soon as that button was active on the YouTube app, that I would click that button and do my first live stream. Well, I did the other day, and it was just a test to figure out how to set up the system, which way the camera needs to be, which way the lighting needs to be, do I have the microphone at the correct volume. It was just a test. That's it. And I was going to go on there for 10 minutes, and then Darlene and I were going to watch it on the TV afterwards, and you know, say, okay, that looks good, that didn't look good, let's do it this way, you know, for when we do our first live stream. And I actually got 100 people came on there at one point asking me questions, picking my brain, and you know, it was all good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So we are going to be doing live streams weekly, and the consensus out there seems the best time to do a live stream is on a Saturday night, our time, which would be 9 p.m. Philippine time or 8 p.m. Thailand time. So check that with your local time, what that's going to be for you in England, Australia, South Africa, America, Canada, and that'll be the time that we're going to schedule our regular slot for. So this first live stream is going to be this Saturday at 9 p.m. Philippines time. So check your country and look on there and say, you know, what is the time in the Philippines now? And you can work out how many hours difference it is for you. Moving on from that, about bloggers. Before I started my YouTube channel, I was watching a lot of them. And like you, didn't know who to believe, who to trust. Well, I ended up trusting one blogger in particular. And I'll tell you, it was probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. This blogger was telling me the green is grass on the other side, and I believed every word he said. And when we got here, it certainly wasn't the way that he told us it was. And he and I had a few disagreements, friendly disagreements, but in the end, he took it the wrong way and decided to make waves for me and said, you know what, you're not part of the group. Well, I learned that I was actually the third person that was kicked from the group. And at that time that I learned it, he probably had about 20 people in his group that had chose to go his way and retire here. And I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to badmouth anybody on YouTube directly with their name. But he knows who he is. And some of his subscribers even watch my channel. And this YouTuber kicked me out the group. And I learned that he kicked the only 2 black men out the group. So whether this man was a racist and didn't like people that like black men, I don't know, but what he did was just completely wrong. He made my life a complete misery, and I really couldn't, for the life of me, couldn't figure out why. He was a pathological liar. And I questioned on him many times. I said, hey man, why are you telling lies? You know, just be honest, be yourself like you are in the videos. And when I met him in person, he was completely and utterly different than the way he described himself on the videos. And that was a big wake-up call for me. I had to get him banned from our gated community because he was introducing people here and saying, hey, you see that house over there? That's Cooper's house. Stay away from him. And things like that. He was just very, very hateful person. And I'd met several vloggers like that. I can remember going back even a year or two previous. There was a vlogger that was vlogging Thailand during COVID, and Darlene and I were going when they first opened up the Sandbox scheme. And this vlogger, British vlogger, I'm not going to say any more about him. I'm not going to put his name out there. He wanted me to let him know what it was like in Phuket during the Sandbox scheme opening. He was in Vietnam or somewhere and wanted to go back. So I messaged him on his Facebook channel, and the messages got a lot, and my eyes ain't what they are, and I don't have very good nerves in my hands anymore. So I just simply messaged him. I said, hey, this texting back and forth is killing me. Would you mind if I just called you and give you all the information that you're looking for? Well, his reply, and I still have it to this day saved on my Facebook, was, no, you may not. And that really blew me away. It's like he's promoting something he wants people to be a part of, and when you reach out to him, he says, no, you may not contact me. You know, I want the information. You're going to tell me what the information is, but as far as calling me, no, you may absolutely not. And that was just plain rude, and he was a quite popular YouTuber, and actually he's still going to this day. And you will see a lot of YouTubers out there telling you the grass is greener on the other side. And basically, they want to get the viewers. They want to get the subscribers. They want to get paid. YouTube for them is their only income. Well, I know what you're thinking in your head. Well, hey, Cooper, why should we trust you? Why should you trust me? Simple. I don't need the money from YouTube. I got my pension. I got my disability, and I'm good with that. Why am I doing YouTube then? I hear you asking. You know, you must be wanting something. Well, I've told the story of when I was in the Army, and that after I left the Army, my unit formed a group called Band of Brothers, and we had that site going for many years before we finally closed it down because everybody moved on with their life. But that was probably one of the proudest moments of my life, besides serving in the United States Army, was to be there and to have people say, hey, thank you, Cooper, you helped me, with a handshake and a hug. Don't ask anything in return. I'm not on here clickbaiting or anything else. And I answer every single comment personally. You can email me at any time you want. My email is cooperstaiadventure@gmail.com. Darlene's going to put a banner right up there so you can see it. And it was a fantastic part of my life. And I'd like to continue that because I don't see anybody out there doing it. I'm just a genuine Joe. Ain't nothing special about me. I ain't God's gift to woman. Hell, I know I'm ugly. And you know, I'm just an average guy that wants to pay back with kindness and help those in need of help and advice, especially when you're going to be making a big move to a country you've never been to before. It's scary. You know, you don't know the language, you don't know the people, you don't know the area. That can be terrifying to some. So I don't want you to be afraid. When it's time for that move, reach out to us. We'll do everything we can help you. I'm not sugarcoating any of my videos. I've shown you the real side of the Philippines, and I've shown you the real side of Thailand. I don't sugarcoat nothing. There's not a subject I won't talk about, and there's not a lot I wouldn't do to help you. Don't ask me for money because I ain't got none, but apart from that, I'll do whatever I can to help you all. And that's what my channel's about. Yeah, I say I want to build a group, but it's not my group. It's your group, people. It ain't mine. You're all going to be the group. Ain't no one person going to be in charge of a group. I'm not going to say, hey, you can't come in the group, I don't like you. No, it's not that type of group. The group it is of fellow retirees that have mutual respect for everyone. No matter their skin color, their race, their religion, their politics, it doesn't matter. These are going to be your peers, and it's going to be the new beginning for you, which I know a lot of you want. Now, I get dozens of emails every day, and I get people that write me in the emails, hey, Cooper, can I please have a one-to-one with you and talk to you? Well, I do. There's Len from England. He sent me a couple super chats, so thank you very much, Len. And there's another guy. He's in Japan, American in Japan. He works over there for the Department of Defense. And I've reached out to him. He has my number. I have his number. And we'll speak soon enough on the phone. And I've got people in America that have reached out to me. I have a Magic Jack phone with a U.S. number, so it's easy to get a hold of me and call me. All I ask is that you message me, because I may be filming a video like this right now, and it's kind of awkward to do when I have people call me. So if you want that one-to-one and reach out with me, no problem. You know, I'm here to help, and I will help each and every one of you the best that I can. The condo that we live in Jomtien in Thailand, unbeknown to me, I've actually got 3 subscribers that have moved into there. And they went through Jeeb, who's the agent, and I've been asked by a lot of people, please can you give us Jeeb's contact information? Well, I don't give anybody's contact information out until I get that approval. So I did speak to Jeeb yesterday. She's more than happy for me to give her contact email out. So we're going to be putting a banner up here with Jeeb's email, and you can email her directly. I told her there's several that want to come later this year and maybe put down a deposit to secure a room. So that way when they get here, they don't have to worry about it and they can move straight in. And she said, not a problem. She's more than willing to work with you. That's great that there's somebody out there willing to do it. And she's a good Christian, same like me and most of my subscribers. And that's the best life can get, people. I don't know any better life that you can get than that. So meeting fellow people that have the heart, the knowledge, and the respect, that's the ultimate retirement life to me. Let me know what you think. Send me a message in the comments down below. And if Saturday doesn't work for you, then you can always rewatch it on Sunday. So right now we're going to stay with Saturday. If we find that Saturday night our time, which will be Saturday sort of lunchtime in the States, 10 o'clock in the morning, you know, till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, depends on whether you're East, West Coast. The video will be live and you'll be able to ask me any questions in the comment section. And every week we're going to have a different theme of what we're going to talk about. So feel free to join in. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you, and it'll give you a chance for me to answer your questions directly. So until next time.